What's up YouTube, the TheGimpCrew here, and we are back today for our second video on June 20th, 2013, Thursday, week of our finals. Why not get some Battlefield 4 coverage in and commentary, right? So, we're playing a little bit of Endgame here with D-Man and Magic Potato. What's up guys, how you doing?
I'm doing good, perfectly fine.
So, let's just jump right into this. So what have we got to discuss today? What's on the topic today?
Well, what I've read is that there are a lot of differences between Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. I mean, I don't know how a lot of people think, but usually with a lot of games like Gears of War, you know, when they come out with the sequel or a new game, there's not a lot of differences. But Battlefield 4, between Battlefield 3 and 4, there's a lot of differences. Combat, movement, vehicles, gameplay, you know, overall game experience.
So,
and you know, one thing we can all look forward to is new combat differences. You know, combat's kind of the big thing of the game.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some 5-man squads now and counter knifing. I bet everybody's heard of counter knifing. It's a I mean, I hope they don't make it too easy to counter knife, because then at that point, it's going to you know, it's.
When I watched the video today on the trailer, what I saw was a quick flash of a button to press, like maybe a couple seconds, like in Gears of War. You have, you know, a couple seconds. You know what I'm saying? And I think the button's X. And that counter knifing stuff, I think it only works when you get attacked from the front. I don't think it works when you go from the back.
Yeah, that makes a little more sense. I mean, I hope what they do instead of making it one button is to make it like, like W one instance. No, like W for one instance and like whatever it is.
That's what I meant. Like a street guy's in like more than one key. Like
no, not more than one key in one sequence. I mean like every time it's a different key.
Yeah.
You know, so for one time it'll be like W, or the next time it'll be C, and if you don't press C, you press like X instead, because that's what it was before. You're still gonna get knifed.
Yeah, I feel it. I gotcha.
Also, 5-man squads. I mean, not that much of a difference, but it's I bet you people are gonna like it.
That's gonna be a big attraction. I think is more squads, because if you're having a big clan match, I know since my past experience in the clan I used to be in Dark Resistance, clans or like squads played a huge role in it. I mean, it played a huge role in the gameplay of the match, you know, and they used that a lot. Like honestly, we had dedicated squad channels for each person. It's, you know, it's it can play a big role in some clans, you know, and some clans actually really need it. And that 5-clan group, I guarantee you, is going to be a huge bonus with that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a, you know, like you're gonna notice. You're not really gonna notice it, but like you're gonna appreciate it. You know?
Yeah. And I think going back to what are you saying, Magic?
Continue.
I think with the fact that the counter knifing, that's going to be a big role too. Counter knifing is going to be another one of those huge things that attracts a lot of players. People, I mean, how many times do you want a kill streak and you just get fucking knifed? You know?
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but I really think of it like normally, if I find someone just running through smoke or whatever, and they're right in front of me, I usually don't knife if they see me, but if I'm behind them, I'll knife them.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's realistic. I mean, that's what they go for. They go for a nice, realistic FPS.
I mean, who knows though? That counter knife may be a campaign-only thing. Because remember, it was in a flash sight on the thing. It wasn't like the guy actually ran to knife somebody. It was like a little preview of it, you know. So you never know.
I think it's a. I'll be honest. I think it's a multiplayer.
It's a that'd be pretty cool. If it really is a multiplayer feature, that's gonna be awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's a multiplayer feature.
Yeah, I think if there is going to be counter-knifing, if you can just counter-knife, off the bat, straight away, you just get knifed from behind, just tap a button and kills you, then that's going to be a real game changer for the worse, in my opinion. Because if you're going to, let's face it, you're never going to get a knife kill like that.
Yeah, I gotcha. I just spawned right behind a tank.
I think, also, I think they're going to, really, increase, like, the water fights and,
Yeah.
the environment of water. Because there is the China Rising map expansion. And, they showed a little preview of what I believe was a campaign mission. And also they showed a little bit of, well, actually the demo they had at E3 was a demo.
Was the multiplayer.
Yeah, it was a demo of multiplayer. And, I think they're going to, really focus a little more on water, like, more boats, more, attack boats, more things to do with water. I know now you can actually swim underwater, so you're not gonna...
You can use guns underwater now, like pistols and crap.
I'm not sure how far underwater, though, because guns normally don't work under much pressure.
Well, the MTAR-20, the one they have in Arma 3, that actually works under, I think it's up to...
Well, yeah. Up to like 20 feet of pressure or something.
No, it's more than that. It's like 1,200 feet.
Alright,
I mean, but remember, 1,200 feet isn't that deep. That's not really that deep. Remember, a mile deep is like 5,700 feet deep. Remember that. So 1,200 feet, because remember, you're scuba diving and you dive deep with that shit, so it has to be reliable. You can't get under there, get in a gunfight, and be like, oh, it doesn't fucking work now,
And if you think about it, I would greatly recommend a game type where you actually need to swim underwater.
I think the developer actually released notes on saying they had that added in.
That would be cool, because you had to swim, swim to the sunken, aircraft wreckage and retrieve whatever.
No, I think in China Rising, I think they're actually adding like a physical game, like underwater team deathmatch mode.
That would be amazing.
That actually, I think one of my buddies, who knows one of the developers, released to me saying that they will be having that. Which, that's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, that's pretty awesome.
It's very cool.
Also, you can sprint swim now, so, swim a little faster. Also, suppression now will only work with light machine guns and snipers. So, I don't know, I really don't mind suppression, when you're getting suppressed, but
yeah.
I guess, an assault rifle or a pistol in real life won't really suppress you down that much. But, oh yeah, and a big thing here is they're really making hardcore with ammo reloads. People who play DayZ know that if you fire a couple rounds out of your gun and reload a different clip into your gun, the clip that you reloaded out of your gun will have, 2 less bullets, the ones that you fired. And so it'll get to the point where if you fire half of, all your mags and switch out all your mags are only going to be half full. You're not going to load in a full mag every time. That'll add whatever aspect. It could, screw you over if you reload a clip with only 1 bullet and you have no idea.
Yeah, of course.
And you shoot some guy, in the foot and he gets you.
Yeah. I think that would be a really good feature because, people are just reloading after every few shots and they have to manually reload.
I mean, honestly, how many times do you actually, let's be serious now. After you kill somebody, do you reload?
I do.
Yes.
Every time I don't care if I shoot 2 shots, I reload my gun. So it's gonna make you more. It's gonna make you more I do that in DayZ. It's gonna make you more conscious about ammo now.
Yeah, very much so.
Also, they're keeping the faction weapons. So U.S. uses U.S. guns. Russian uses Russian guns. But every class gets their own DMRs, which are designated marksman rifles. They're kind of like sniper rifles. If you know what the M21 EBR is or the M14, they're kind of like that. They're pretty powerful, And
The semi-automatics.
yeah, semi-automatic, of course. Pretty powerful, and probably you're looking at like a 2 to 3 shot kill. Definitely a 1-shot headshot. But yeah, I think that I mean, I don't really think it's a bad thing that they're adding that, but
that could actually be a good thing. It puts more gun diversity in, like, I mean by gun diversity as in more like not weapons, but more of like your faction weapons. Like an L96, I think is I think it's Persian, and you're using and you unlock it on the U.S. team. You know. I know the MK11 is U.S. I know that for sure, and that's why you have it on the U.S. team. But the SVD is Russian, or is not Russian. Actually, yes, it is Russian. Is it Russian?
SVD is Russian, yeah.
It's a Russian weapon. Over. Just like the AK-47 is.
And also, it'll like that kind of, to me, that kind of hints bigger maps. Like, because not only are you like losing, you know, that close quarters aspect, you know, if you're not using a assault rifle or shotgun or something. So I think, and it also carbines, which are basically like DMRs. No, carbines are basically well, yeah, kind of M4s. Also, they could be single shot.
I hate to break you off. I heard the AK bullpup is going to be in Battlefield 4.
AK bullpup.
Do you know what a bullpup style gun is?
Yeah, I know what a bullpup is. It's where the clip, the mag is fed into the back of the gun.
It's where the
and
main
all the firing mechanisms are you know right. Yep.
And there's an actually AK version bullpup, and I heard they're adding that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they add a lot of guns.
Let's be serious. That'd be really cool if they did. Like, I heard they're adding quite a bit. Like they're adding a lot more color for feet. Like they're adding a lot more color for guns now. Like a lot more LMGs and stuff.
That's pretty cool. Also, they're bringing back Commander mode from Battlefield 2, which is basically if you are the commander, you can help your team out by calling in special, you know, airstrikes or supply drops down on certain areas, and it's also going to be synced up to a tablet, which I'm curious to see how that works.
No, it's not going to be synced up to a tablet. What it's going to do is you're going to be able to use an app they make to call in airstrikes.
Yeah, it'll be the Commander app. You can log into a server as Commander, I'm pretty sure,
and
do those special things. But I don't know. I haven't seen a game successfully integrate, you know, iPods or Android phones apps into their game.
That's pretty cool though. That's gonna like sync up to the game, match your aim live.
I mean, I've used I've had Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier, where you can actually customize your gun outside of the game. And it's just,
is it kind of glitchy?
It's full of bugs. Like, you do it, and then you go on your game, and it's not done, and you do it in your game, and you kind of wasted your time.
Yeah.
But, you know, Battlefield, they're a perfectionist team over there at EA, so I think
it's not that, it's just, you gotta think, EA isn't just some pushover bullshit.
Exactly.
They really fucking...
They strive for perfection, and if it's not perfect, they're not gonna put it in.
They own so many games. I mean, you're talking like the Microsoft of gaming. They're a big company, so when they were about to make a game, they had big expectations. You know, they can't just fucking whip out. I mean, when you own Madden and everything now, like Battlefield franchise, you know, all those sports games, it's not just like fucking, oh, let's just put out a game with bad graphics and call it a day. It's like, no, you have to work on it like there's no tomorrow. Because I heard Battlefield 4 is in development for the past 3 years.
We have lost the objective.
EA has always seemed like the kind of company that would rather have nothing than something that's broken.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I really heard that it's been on production for 3 years now.
And they're really stepping up their games. I mean, I don't know if any of you watched E3, but
I did.
They got a great lineup. Actually, a lot of developers now are stepping up their games. Ubisoft.
Well, they have to.
Yeah. It's getting competitive.
Ubisoft with Future Sword,
Watch Dogs.
Rainbow Six Vegas Patriots is going to be a big one too.
I think I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs.
I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah, I'm a fan of GTA, and when I saw Watch Dogs, I immediately thought it was a Rockstar game because they look extremely similar. But it's actually, you're kind of like a spy, and you basically get to just hack into stuff.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I have stayed home for games, but I think the games I've only stayed home for are Rainbow Six Vegas series. Have you ever stayed home for any games, Magic, or anybody?
I haven't even. There have been times when I decided, hey, you know what, I haven't really got anything important today, I've done this, that, and the other, I think I'll just stay home, play a little bit of Battlefield on the Xbox, and, you know.
Gears of War and Halo, I definitely stayed home for.
Really?
Halo.
Yeah, Gears of War 3 I stayed home for.
I wonder how Battlefield 4 is gonna be with all these features added to it. I wonder how they're gonna pull that through.
Oh, there's a ton more features. But yeah, also, they're really, like, changing up the, reticles, like, you know, red dot sights. They have, like, in Call of Duty, they have those hybrid sights. They're bringing those into Battlefield 3. So now, if you wanna...
You mean Battlefield 4.
Yeah, Battlefield 4. I mean, I always, like, feel like, oh, I could really use a ACOG right now, and I have my iron sights out. But I know if I put on an ACOG, I'm gonna want to take it off in, like, you know, next life. So, what they have now is, like, you know, a little sight to the side that you can just flip onto the gun. Kind of like in Call of Duty. And Yep, and I think that's, I think that's a great idea.
I haven't really played Medal of Honor Warfighter, but I think they have that feature in that game as well.
They do. I played it. It's not multiplayer though.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I haven't played that.
It's only in campaign.
Also with sniper scopes and like longer range scopes, you can now change the. You can have like a adjustable scope, so you can change the zoom.
Like variable zoom.
Yeah, variable zoom. So you can basically change the zoom, you know, while you're zoomed in, so you don't have to put on a new scope or anything.
Yeah. I mean, that is huge. I mean, that's gonna be really
that's gonna make, you know, a headshot, you know, from missing. You know, you're gonna get that closer kill and more zoom in. It's gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah, back to the commander mode, I think that's one of the things I'm looking most forward to in Battlefield 4, along with the change in map when you say you have a grenade launcher and you decide, you know, there's a pillar there. If I destroy that pillar, it will take down a part of the map.
Yeah,
if I destroy
I found
this, that, and the other, then it will destroy something and make it easier for our team to win. It's the little things like that that have really interested me.
Exactly.
Also, I think they're really upping the vehicle game here. Like, they're gonna adjust all the vehicle damages and add new variables in to the point where, you know, a tank-on-tank battle is not just gonna be, oh, he shoots me, I shoot him, he shoots me, I shoot him, he shoots me, he wins. It's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be more options for you to do to, you know, destroy the other guy's tank.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, they're gonna have a lot of new vehicles, obviously, and each team is now gonna get an AC-130 gunship.
Really?
Yep. That and jets have been confirmed. And ammo. Wait, what?
By the AC-130, do you mean like it has been like the dropship, like the gunship.
It's a gunship now, yeah.
Yeah, didn't they do that in Armored Kill?
I think so,
Gunship.
but there's one for each team, it says. And so they probably like stay away from each other and circle the map, you know, at the same time. Yeah. And also, I think it's gonna be more focused on the guns, so they're probably gonna have a lot, you know, more firepower.
Yeah.
But also, it says that ammo may be limited to vehicles, so you can't just start spraying around with, you know, your tank turret, because you may only have like 4 mags.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not going to be infinite ammo anymore.
No,
What'd
it's
you
not gonna
say?
be unlimited ammo. I don't know about tank shells. I mean, maybe they'll get to the point where they actually,
Yeah,
they
where they
actually have
do
like
that,
vehicle,
but, oh my god.
you know, actual vehicle resupplies. Because they are focusing more, you know, like with commander mode, they are focusing more on like an all-out war versus like an FPS. You know, close quarters, run around, run and gun. They're focusing more on like an objective war-based game.
Yeah.
And I think with something that can really help that there is like, you know, things like vehicle resupplies or other, you know, items that'll make it where you know, you can help out teammates and really get the upper hand by you know, arming yourself and resupplying and all that.
Yeah, and I did see in the trailer you know, they're kind of working on the naval warfare a lot more than they did in the
Yeah, like
previous
what I said.
games.
Yeah, they're trying to make
think-
they're trying to make combat a lot more.
I think it's pretty cool because honestly, you know, the missions in like canals and one other one in Battlefield 3 where you spawn on the aircraft carriers, I thought that was always pretty cool because, you know, your whole base is basically centralized in one little area, and there's, you know, a ton of vehicles that are within walking distance that you have to choose from.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe they'll have like an overseas battle where there's just vehicles, you know, everywhere, and they're definitely going to be amphibious vehicles, so tanks that can also go into the water. They have confirmed that, and they've confirmed that they're going to be a lot more durable, so, you know, they're not going to blow up after a rocket or two. You're going to be able to, you know, actually take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage with those.
Yeah. I really like that they're working on the naval warfare, because in Battlefield 3, you know, the general boat situation is you just grab a boat to go from an aircraft carrier to land and nothing else. But now it's kind of saying to people like, hey, you know, this boat can actually be useful. You can actually, you know, get some kills, you can get some points for your team, and you can do stuff. Basically.
Yeah, and also with, you know, swimming underwater, that's gonna make it where you know, you're not gonna get sniped in the water by some sniper camping on the coast. You're gonna actually have a chance to get somewhere if you're swimming, and you can now sprint, or I guess swim faster, which will also, you know, help you get to the coast or wherever you need to go in the water.
Yeah. I think that will really help, like, because some people, if you spawn on an aircraft carrier that no vehicles, you kind of think, well, I don't want to swim there. It's kind of like, you know, a death mission there. And if you can swim underwater, it's going to make it that much better, and people will actually want to go out into the water and experience that part of Battlefield.
Another big feature that they're adding that I'm really, really excited for is dynamic time and weather for each map. So, basically, I know we reference DayZ a lot, but like DayZ, you could join a server and have it daytime on whatever map, and have it nighttime on, you know, the same map, you know, a couple hours later. Or I don't know how it's gonna work, if they're gonna be is that's like a server setting, or if that's like a time-based setting. You know, whatever time of day it is, it's gonna be reflect on what time it is on the server.
So say if the server was based in the United States, like one part of the United States, it would be that time, or if it was in, say, Japan, it would be that time.
And also dynamic weather, so, you know, you could be playing a rainy map at night, which I'm excited for. Because that's just gonna change the game entirely. And not just the game, it'll change, like, you know, each game you play, each round you play entirely.
Yeah, if and this is a bit of a long shot to not assume, but kind of, you know, think about, but you're playing in the rain, and you have a motorbike, and you're riding around, and it becomes slippy. so it's harder to drive around, and
That's
it's
cool.
harder to dodge all these bullets.
Yeah, and I was also thinking how rain would just be an absolute nightmare if they, if they had this. I don't know how good the actual physics of the game. I know they're gonna be pretty good, but I don't know how they're actually gonna, think about this certain situation. But if it's raining, you're not gonna get a lot of distance with your bullets. You're gonna be, rain will hit a bullet as it's coming down. There's no doubt about it. But it may add for decreased bullet, distance for both snipers and maybe for, other guns as well. So that can throw in a whole new variable. If you want to snipe on a certain map and it's raining, you may not be able to snipe.
Yeah, I think one thing that it would be nice to think about is wind. Because if it's windy and you're sniping, then obviously that's going to change your bullet path, and that's going to make it a lot more difficult to snipe. And I think it would really level it out with all these heavy duty snipers all up on the battlefield right now. On Battlefield 3, they're just kind of one-shotting everybody. If it's windy and it's all these variables, then it's going to make it a lot harder.
Exactly, and then obviously different sniper, the marks there, the mill dots on the sniper are gonna come into effect.
There won't be snipers every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, shooting you from across the map.
Yeah.
Hardly any bullet drop.
Oh my god, I'm being like raped right now.
There's not a lot of class changes other than that. Like in Battlefield Bad Company 2, the recon class is going to get the C4s. And the support class, I believe, is getting the grenade launchers.
So, there's been talk, I'm not sure if it's been confirmed because I haven't really been able to follow with it much, but they were talking about a possible 5th class. So that would be like the standard support, assault, recon.
Medic. What else now?
They've been talking about a possible 5th because now there's the 5-man squads.
Yeah.
There could be a 5th class to actually put in that slot.
What it could be?
Absolutely no idea. But I think
it's hard to think about it because Battlefield 3 really covered all aspects.
Maybe
they have
maybe Ranger, maybe Ranger or Spec Ops, probably Spec Ops.
Yeah.
Spec Ops, so for breaching and stuff. I find that pretty cool. If they have more objective-based games, where you have to break into this and steal this, Spec Ops guy would probably be a lot better for that. They'd give him the claymores, give him probably not road mines, but definitely claymores, definitely trip bombs of any sort.
So, not claymore. I know what you're doing.
There's been a lot of talk about and it's pretty weird, but they've been talking about dinosaurs on it as well. I'm not sure if I like that.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, there were people talking
about
dinosaurs.
That's a little weird.
Like how in game there's supposed to be dinosaurs.
Yeah, that really got me thinking. Like, what the hell are they going to be doing with this now?
The way I thought about it with Aftermath, earthquakes was a little weird, but dinosaurs?
Yeah, I really don't know what to think about it.
Unless you can ride the dinosaurs, I don't really approve of it.
That's pretty, either way, it's still pretty damn stupid. It's taking you to 2020. What the fuck would there be dinosaurs on?
7 years, we're gonna develop dinosaur technology.
It's certainly something to think about. Oops.
Get you a med.
Oh my god. Really, I got killed by a semi-auto sniper?
They are rather overpowered.
Back to game modes. Along with commander mode, they have spectator mode, which I mean allows you to spectate any player. And when they say any, I mean, kind of makes me think that you're gonna be able to look at where all your enemies are. But in first and third person, and you can also place 5 free cams anywhere on the map. So I guess, I mean, I don't really know the point of that. I don't really see a big use.
You're gonna place cameras.
Yeah, you place. I mean, it says spectator mode, and I mean, there's not really like you don't really spectate anybody after you die in this game, but I don't really see a point, like a use to actually watch your teammates or enemies during the game. I kind of want to play the game and not look at cameras, watch people play the game.
The thing I've always kind of disliked about any kind of spectator mode is games that allow a teammate, like you've got a friend on the same team as you and you just go and spectate an enemy and tell them, you know, you tell your buddy where all the enemies are. That's the part that I don't like. Any game that does that, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it gets to the point where, oh, you're not really safe anywhere. Someone's gonna tell somebody else where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just annoying. I mean, unless they have like some sort of, you know, a UAV drone or something you can fly and actually mark players or some, you know, something like that.
Kind of like the MAV in Battlefield 3.
Oh yeah, like the map, but I guess more of a plane. But some good news for Xbox One and PS4 players. 64-player servers are going to be on both the Xbox One and the PS4. If you're still gonna keep your Xbox 360 or PS3, you can only play up to 24-player servers. So that's gonna be a reason to get the game on the new system. But I mean, I'm getting the game on PC regardless. No, it's gonna be obviously high-end quality PC, but I feel that if I didn't get the game on PC, I don't know if I quite want the new consoles yet.
It's engineered to run on AMD graphics cards. That it was played on the 7990. That's what the demo was played on. So you're already seeing, you know, the best of the best graphics you're gonna see, you know.
Enemy helicopter.
Which is cool, don't get me wrong, but...
And also Xbox One and PS4 players will get 60 FPS.
No, they won't. It's 30. Xbox will be getting 60 because of AMD technology.
It says 60.
Wow, they're really going to throttle shit then to get it at 60.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they actually can get it 60 though, because on a console, I mean, I know they're, you know, the new consoles have pretty high-end stuff.
No, they have
not as high as a PC,
they
obviously.
Have AMD A8 3800Ks, which are APUs. They have 7660G graphics processing units in them, which is, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not like fucking, you know,
horrible.
It's not like fucking blow a load insane, but it's better. It's 1080p. But nevertheless, you know, remember this. Games may have played it. Games may have played it. You know, Xbox was 720p. Did it play games at 720p? No, it did not. It played Battlefield 3 at 540p.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they can, you know, get up to 60 FPS on a console. I just can't see it happening.
Yeah.
It seems like a seriously unreachable feat. 18th press.
Well, because they have to throttle the graphics. I mean, so bad, you know. It's like, who's gonna want to do that? You know, like, you really have to throttle the graphics. Like, you're gonna have to turn on aliasing everything. It's gonna be like really hammered.
And then, you know, if you actually do play 60 FPS on a console or try to get it that high, it's gonna suck some of the quality out of it.
Yeah, I spotted an enemy soldier. Over.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're not gonna get that clean, smooth edging like they're promising. It's just not gonna happen because they're gonna have to throttle the graphics like you'd not believe, you know.
And I know that you know my card isn't the highest end card, but if I try to play like certain games with the graphics, you know, vamped up to ultra, sometimes I'm getting 60, you know, nice 60 FPS,
Yeah.
but you know, I get those lag spikes and I get
Yeah, see,
all
that's
those
what I'm saying.
problems.
I can play, like right now while I'm recording, I'm getting 60 frames and I'm playing the game ultra everything, 4x aliasing everything, and I took it by 1080. So there's the difference. I mean, honestly, people are expecting way too good of graphics from Xbox. They're trying to think that Xbox is gonna be doing this one hell amazing graphics pop. It's like, no, it's not gonna be playing it. It may do 1080p, but it's not gonna be 1080p. It's Magic. Someone's saying your name in chat. Venom Hazers.
Oh Christ. Yeah, I know him.
New?
Anyway, also what they're gonna have in, which is kind of, you know, adding to the whole Total War kind of thing, you know, instead of just you know, run and gun shooting, is field upgrades. So like as you capture different points and as you get more points, you know, a higher score and stuff on the field, you get like different perks. Like for example, you know, you get a sprint boost if you didn't have one, or just different unlocks. And I think it's squad based. Not entirely sure though.
Venom, this kid's just saying your Magic, this kid's just saying your name over and over again.
I just pretend it's not happening.
Why, is he Bambi?
He's a friend of mine, and I'm not too fond of him.
Like IRL friend, or?
No.
Also,
he's a
Also,
little bit annoying.
they're adding a lot more gadgets. They have like those little motion sensor balls. I'm not sure. I think they were
in Bad Company 2.
Yeah, those were in Bad Company 2. I was gonna say. Recon has those now, so I guess they're kind of going back to Bad Company 2.
Yeah.
More grenade choices. You know, flashbang,
Yeah.
smoke, incendiary. That's pretty cool, cause you know, like people get tired of grenade spam in this game. So, and I know, I personally like to, you know, shoot smoke grenades. You have to, unfortunately, in Battlefield 3, you have to use the grenade launcher, but now I can just equip the smoke grenade and use it to, you know, flank or whatever.
Yeah. And I think that will make it just... It will be seriously a huge game changer.
I mean,
and I can't wait.
yeah. I mean, Premium's gonna come out eventually.
Enemy helicopter coming in.
It's
Over.
just gonna be insane.
I'm excited for the new. They're having a lot more city maps.
That
As you
building,
saw.
that
Yeah.
city building, or that China Rising, or whatever it's called. That's pretty cool.
Now,
Yeah.
is that building enterable? Like, can you go to
Yes.
the top?
Mhm.
It is. That's a little exciting. Oh, I kind of want to see what it's like to die in a crashing building.
You probably just die instantly, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really cool if you actually, you know, like fell with the rubble until you actually hit something, or.
Enemy soldier spotted.
Well, I mean,
Over.
you think about it, you get ripped apart as soon as the building starts.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I mean, if it's falling and you're on the roof, you're not really gonna get hit by anything.
Well, it's not really
If it-
falling. It's more as if it's
It tips
breaking,
over and
it's
falls.
breaking. Yeah, it's breaking. Like it tips and then it shatters. It's weird. It falls kind of fast, but. Alright, guys, that's gonna wrap our video. Game's about to end. Thanks for watching. I mean, if you want to get a Battlefield 4 coverage in, we've covered I'd say about 85% of the topics, at least the stuff that you guys would care about. We really appreciate you guys watching. You know, as always, subscribe. We're starting a Twitter feed soon. It's gonna be the TheGimpCrew. You know how we're gonna do it. Sorry for the bad gameplay. You know, but it's a discussion video. It's not a gameplay video. So yes, Gizzo25 signing out. We're the TheGimpCrew, and yeah, don't forget to check out our DayZ server as well, PNR DayZ.
PNRDayZ.engine is our website.
And engine is all. It's dot engine is also ENJIN.com. Yep. So this is the Gimp Crew signing out. Everybody say goodbye and let's do this.
See you next time.
Yep. See you later, guys. Peace out.